A judge today gave an 18-year-old the max punishment for his role in a child abuse scheme. Ricardo Lugo pretended to be a sixth grader and teamed up with a 28-year-old accomplice to sexually abuse children. Fox 4's Phil Alvarado here on this story all day long. Phil, get us up to date.
Steve, Ricardo Lugo turned down a plea agreement and instead took his chances with the judge. The judge gave him the maximum 20-year prison term for an indecency with a child conviction, and then essentially 10 years probation for each of 10 counts of child pornography. Ricardo Lugo is 18 years old now, but he was 16 when he registered in school and sat alongside sixth graders at Hurst Hills Elementary. His attorney says after 28-year-old Randy Wesson met Lugo online, he brought him to Fort Worth from Mexico, passed him off as his 12-year-old son, and then put him in school to find child victims for Wesson. The prosecutor argued Lugo was looking for victims for himself. Forensic psychologist Emily Fallis testified for the defense that Lugo is a pedophile who liked to wear diapers. She said Lugo would be less of a risk to the community with sex offender therapy in a mental health facility than by going to prison.
I perceive him as someone who is easily manipulated. I think that is part of what happened with his involvement with Mr. Wesson over the internet and on phone calls. I think there was manipulation there was grooming done.
The state had offered an 18-year sentence for the indecency with a child charge, but Lugo refused it. His attorney gambled for probation, but the judge gave him the maximum sentence. Lugo will have to serve at least half of that 20-year prison term before he's eligible for probation. When he gets out, whenever that is, he'll have to serve 10 years of sex offender therapy. And if he violates any of those terms, he will face going back to prison. Steve?
Phil Alvarado in Fort Worth, thank you.